Sorry for being a tad bit tardy, but I was trying to get the settings right for today because I was looking back on some of the other Sunday Sips. Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm Brown Girl Bella, and this is Sunday Sips. I am what you call your hostess with the mostest. Today, I wanted to bring you some of the new products that came out this summer that really has your girl feeling it. So I wanted to test them all out live with you and share my thoughts, whether or not this product is worth the spend or not. Obviously, I think they're worth the spend. So I'm gonna tell you from my perspective why I think they're worth the spend, but do you think they're worth the spend? And what have you spent your coins on beauty-wise? That's the $1 million question that we all want to know, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Yes, Kat, I am finally here. Yes, I am. In all my Snow White glory. Woo! These grays or whites or whatever you call them is getting vicious out here. I think that, first of all, let me put my earrings in because I totally forgot I didn't have any earrings on. Why is this thing so crooked? I don't know why I get on here and everything goes awry. I feel like it's not enough light. Tell me if you think this is enough light or not, babes. Yeah, Dream decided this morning she was gonna tear up her room, and I still have to like strip stuff out of there and clean it thoroughly. But I did enough that it's okay for now. But definitely will need to further fumigate later. And I feel like my blood sugar's gone down, so forgive me. I'm gonna like nibble on this granola bar, but I don't know, I don't do. I hate talking and eating. But however. All right, so I'm gonna put some of my skincare on. So we've got a few minutes. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that we are in the house and you like me, you really, really like me, and you want to share that love of me with others. Share the love. And also, don't forget, you know, this is a monetized channel, so if you feel like it, come on. Not baddie granny in the house. Child, I've been Grace since 16, so I've been a baddie granny since then, I guess. Or are you the baddie granny? Are you the baddie granny or am I the baddie granny? If I am, if it's me, I've been this way since 16, so I've totally embraced it. It's just got more and more as the years have gone by. But if you the baddie granny, let's get it, girl. Because, you know, I loves me a baddie. Or are you the baddie granny, Cat? Come on now. Let's hear for all the baddie grannies. How about that? How about that one? We all baddie grannies up in this piece. Don't forget to thumbs up, like and share with your friends and your foes. Or, you know, trying to get my blood sugar out. Because, Lord knows, I was feeling it today. Is baddie granny a state of mind that we all exhibit despite age and actual blood lineage? I don't know. Je ne sais. But I do know I'm feeling it. Whatever it is. I'm feeling all the Betty Granny. Okay? Give it to me. I can take it. That part. Anywho, we're about to start. Let me throw some sunscreen on. Why? Because I don't care how old you are or how young you are. That sun is disrespectful. Okay? This sun right now is disrespectful. So you better guard your grill and get you some SPF 50. Summer Fridays. This is new. Newness. It's a little tinted, so it comes out like a little tannish, like a little tinge. And you put it in your face. Hey, Noel. What's up? It does have mineral sunscreen in it, so it will. You watching on the treadmill, be careful. You always scare me when you say you're watching on the treadmill. And I'm like, are you running on the treadmill and watching? I don't know. With my ADD behind, I be done fell and bust my head open. Oh my God, for real. Because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to split myself into, like, focus on running, but also watching something on TV. I don't think I'm that disciplined yet. I should be on the treadmill, but this cat hasn't seen one of those in a while. Honey, same here. Cheers. Me either. And you know what else is disrespectful? I'll tell you what else is disrespectful. These foods that I've been eating this summer. Because, man, everything I put in my mouth shows up in my tummy. Shows up on my tummy. And what was, just a cute little poof has grown. So I got to go back to the basics because I'm about to have a birthday next month. And I'm not trying to have no poof. I'm not trying to have no poof. Not ish. What you talking about? Reese got bands came on here. I don't know what she talking about. But welcome in, girl. A guy, I don't know. I can't tell from your thumbnail. But welcome in. What's up? Oh, not ish is what's up. See, now I got it. Now I got it. You know, your girl, sometimes she gets focused on the wrong thing. And that's what happens sometimes. All right, we're going to get started with the stuff that I like. And like I said, this is me, Shannon, Brown Girl Bella. This is what I spent my coins on, or some that I got in gratis, let's be real. And I wanted to share them with you because I was very, very impressed. And should they get your coins? I believe yes, I believe so. First thing we're going to talk about, though, is this Hung Bango. Long behind name, red carpet, luminous. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. But it's down in the description box. Yes, your girl already put all of the things down in the description box below, okay? So this is the first thing that I will say, yes, you should spend your hard-earned coins on. You know why? Because Hung Bango is a makeup artist. And I'm going to put a drop right on my brush. And I'm going to show you the magic. Hold, please. A dot all over the face. Not only did he get the shades right, first time out the box, but he also nailed the undertones. He came in as a makeup artist and said, it's not just about getting shades, but also understanding the nuances of everyone's in particular undertones. So that when you get this and you put this on your face, and remember, this is just a couple of dots all over my face. And you see how this is blending in? Hey, Mona. Hello, welcome in. We are talking about Hung Van Gogh right now. He is the first product on my list of high-end luxury makeup that I loved this summer. And the summer's not over yet. There could be more added to the list. And I do have an honorable mention that I don't currently have, but I want it for my birthday makeup look. Look at this. And I usually put 2 layers on, but this is just 1 layer. And you can really like walk out the door with this 1 layer and be good, because I've done it several times. But I love the undertones. Now, if you're a shade twin to me, I have shade number 21. You skipped this foundation launch? Honey, the brand sent this to me. So, you know, big up and thank you to the brand. But I would have bought this anyway. This is definitely one for me. And if you are brown skin or deeper skin than me or lighter than me, I want you to chime in and tell me if you have noticed it, if you have it, and if you've noticed how beautiful it looks and how it got your undertones. Because a lot of people are saying like, he nailed it for them. Why'd you skip the foundation though, Kat? Just curious, why'd you skip it? Because seriously, I'm in love. And then for my eyes, I can put this on my eyes as well and just blink it out my lid and underneath my eyes where I put concealer. So good. And it plays so nicely with so many other things. You got a tester and it was very oily. It was a very oily mess on me. 2 hours in, no matter what I was doing with it, none of the shades looked correct on me either. So this isn't for me. Oh no. Sorry, hold please. I had to take a sip of my pink lemonade. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked because so far, and I haven't read like everybody's review, but some of the reviews I've seen thus far online, and I haven't watched anyone's review on YouTube either, because I wanted to keep my opinion pure in my opinion and not be swayed by anybody else. So for me, that's why I put it up on Instagram as I tried it. And that was around the first time. I think that was actually the first time that I tried it. So it was pure like first impressions. And the more I try it, the more I really, really like it. I mean, this particular foundation, for me, the reason why I love it so much is because of that undertone. Because I have a funny undertone. Some people think it's warm, so they give a lot of warm foundations for me. And I can wear some warm, but I discovered I'm not warm anymore. I'm more neutral leaning than I am warm. And so people who have like that neutral undertone, but still are considered like olive. Yeah, I think it's best for oily people or the people who have peach or olive undertones. Yeah, I have a olive undertone, but it's not leaning warm anymore. Like I don't, I struggle with a lot of warm foundations now. Even my Mary P. Phillips is a neutral. I tried the warm first. It was horrible on me. Horrible. Oompa Loompa land. Turned orange immediately. But the neutral stays true to my skin. I love it. Yeah. Kat says, Shannon, you're true neutral with some warm green, but you're mostly neutral. Yeah, I'm discovering that about myself, especially between last year and this year when I was trying a lot of skin products to kind of brighten my skin because I felt like I had this dark mask on sometimes and that my skin and the products that I use looked darker than what I actually am. I butchered your comment. Wait, what did I butcher? You said you think it's not just for the oily people or the people who have, oh, you think it's not just, oh, okay. It's just not for the oily people or the people who have peach or olive undertones. But I do have an olive undertone. I do. But I lean neutral. It's just so good. It's just really, really nice. I like when products nail the nuances because believe it or not, there are nuances to every skin tone. Every skin tone. Yeah, I love this. I really do. I really do. Hands down. If you want to know like what I'm reaching for the most this summer, and remember, I tried the Giorgio Armani Skin Tint, which I love. The Giorgio Armani Foundation, I also love, but not as much as that skin tint. That skin tint, chef's kiss. The reason why I don't like the foundation as much, because you would think if I have the skin tint and it's a lighter shade, that I would naturally match over to the lighter shade or the shade that's comparable to what my tint is in the foundation because the tint is lighter than a foundation. I had to go through so many different colors to get the right color. And it's nowhere near what my number is for the skin tint in Giorgio Armani. And that frustration led me to be like, shy away from that. And nothing else is wrong with it. Like the finish is perfect, everything, that's fine. But for me, I felt like having to go through all of that work and research to find a shade and for it to be that far off from where the tint is and it's from the same brand, I find it a little off-putting. Same with, oh my God, Diva, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Totally no Lindsay. Okay, thank you, Lindsay. Don't forget to please thumbs up this live, and if you have the ability, please share it out. Remember, this is a monetized channel, so if you want to, throw your girl a little coins, a little something, something, I won't be mad. I will not be mad. Okay, I'll accept all donations, and thank you very much, because every dime goes back into this channel in terms of the products that I bring you and the little things I do for you along the way. And I do a lot for my babes, okay, because I value you so much. Trust me, lots and lots of things are coming your way. But thank you for coming in. All right. Boo. Hung Van Gogh. Nailed it for me. Shannon, I can see why this is working for you because all the foundations are supposed to be true neutrals with hints of stuff, or as they say, the no undertones range. You're dry with a true neutral with a hint of warming olive. This was made for people like you. Ah, yes, period. Period. Although my skin is not, well, I gotta tell you, my skin is not dry, first of all. But in the wintertime, it can get dry. My skin is more combination, and in the summertime, it's combination oily, and in the wintertime, it's combination dry. Because this T-zone right here, honey, will start telling lies on me when it is hot outside. It starts snitching. It starts snitching real bad. Psst, psst. She's melting, she's melting. And I start getting like this, like, oily mask. No lie, I did my makeup last week and I'm sitting here and there's a fan right across my room that's blowing cool air on me. And I started to get little sweat bubbles down my nose. Like, I was like, what is this? Yeah, I cinched on myself real bad. Because, I mean, if I don't tell you the real, who is? Who is? I know not that tell you the real stuff like I tell you the real stuff. But yeah, like, it started snitching bad. It started being like, so much so that I was like, what is that? Like, did I put something down the center of my nose? Is it like highlight? And I was like, no, it ain't highlight. That's sweat, boo. You is sweating. Thank you, love. I got them done yesterday because I was sick of coming on here, not having any nail polish on, not, you know, just being my girly self. And I love nails. Now, I don't get them long. Like, as a matter of fact, these are the longest I've ever gotten. These are the longest I've ever gotten. And I can work with these. But the real long, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Come on, Vaseline highlight. I don't have no Vaseline. It's the glow, honey. It's the glow. It's nothing but the glow. All right. Forgot to mention this and put a thumbnail on this because this was truly, like, for me, another crystal moment. The Chanel, not the new one, not the new one. Everybody likes the new one. The one that came out before that. And Lord have mercy, this thing is so freaking small. It's the Ultra Tint something. I think it's in the description box below already. Not the new one, because I don't have the new one because I'm really practicing buying things that will enhance my collection and things that I really need to enhance my collection. And I said to myself, since I already have this one and that one came out like a couple of months after, do I need it right now? No. Can I get a sample of it if I want to from my essay and show you the differences and the nuances? Yes. And if you want to see that, all you got to do is ask me. Because, you know, ain't no shame in my game. I always ask for a sample. If it's not, especially if it's not in Sephora and I need to get it elsewhere, I'll ask. So my babes need to see that. They need to see it on me so they can decide whether or not they need to spend their coins. But I'm going to tell you, if you got this one, she's good. She's good. She's good because she hugs your skin. Because I am a little deeper under here with, you know, that dark circle, or actually semicircle now, since it's going down, honey. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about doing your skincare so well that you actually see effective results? That part. You in some ads? Let me find out ads is up because my freaking revenue has been tanking. So I'm hoping my babes will help me out because Lord have mercy, I hadn't had to check that low in a minute. I'm like, dang, what's going on? What's a brown girl gotta do to get your attention? What do I have to do? What do I need to do? You tell me. What do you want? What do you like? I'll be like that woman in Coming to America. He's like, what do you like? Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Cause seriously, you want me to bark like a dog? Arf, 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 arf. While I'm doing makeup? Like, what do you need? What's a brown girl got to do? You see that? Boom. Boom. I'm gonna put a little bit more on that side because that side's being a little stubborn. Right there. Right there. I'll probably put a little too much on that one. I'll probably put a little too much sauce on that one, but that's okay. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna pat it down and we're gonna use the excess for the lids. We waste nothing on this channel. Nothing. Nothing. Even if we don't like the products, we gonna find a way to remix that ish. Because I buy luxury makeup here and I ain't got time to be wasting my money on stuff. Nope. Not at all. Not for 1 second. So, okay, that's better. That's better. And yes, it's a bit darker than my foundation, just by a hair. But once I finish with highlighting underneath my eye and, you know, doing all the things, it'll all match up together in the end. Trust. All right, it's 1 o'clock. Is it 1 o'clock? Wine it, wine it, wine it. What y'all sipping on? I'm sipping on just regular old pink lemonade that I made myself. Because I have to watch out for my blood sugar. I don't put a whole lot of sugar in my lemonade. So I make it all myself. All right, I'm gonna throw some eyeshadow base on my eyes. And I got this from Colored Rain when they were going out of business. And that was last September. So it's coming up on a year. So I'm trying to finish off the tube. But y'all, I don't know what to get after I finish this. You are now just getting back from the ads? Ooh. Wow. I don't know what to get after I finish this. So if you all have recommendations on eyeshadow primer that you love, not Urban Decay, because I used Urban Decay so much and for so long that I think I developed like a little allergic reaction to it, because the couple of times that I had tried it most recently, it tore my eyelids up. Like I couldn't even put eyeshadow on because it was so painful. Like it was burning and itching and very, very irritating. So I had to take it off and just not use eyeshadow that day, which kills me because even if I use one and done kind of eyeshadow, I still put something on. But when I put that doggone Urban Decay on, I was like, nope, that's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me. So if you have recommendations, please let me know, like what you're using, what you like. I haven't heard of anything new in terms of eye primers. So it'd probably be something, that's been around. I just haven't had a chance to try it. Hey, James Money. Hey, Riley. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Yes. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. Guys, I'm sorry for the tardiness today. I just could not get it together. Dream was messing up. Me and Bay were talking, and time got away. And then I was trying to put everything in the description box because today is my day off, and I want to like really give this house like the 1-2 with cleaning. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna make dinner, I'm gonna start the laundry, and then start the cleaning. Because Lioness starts, I think today on Paramount. That's my guilty action pleasure. And I didn't think I was gonna like it because Zoe Saldana's in here, and depending on, the day, I kind of feel her sometimes and don't feel her sometimes. But I do like the show. I like Nicole Kidman in the show. Nicole Kidman is a boss bee on this show. Whoa. Whoa. She give that stone face, like Ice Queen vibe. I was like, scared of you, bitch. Bitch, scared of you. Oh, no, I didn't drop it. Ah! You thought I dropped it? I didn't. Ha, ha, ha. Because y'all know I always be dropping ish like a pigeon on here. But yeah, she give me Ice Queen, Boss Bee vibes, that Nicole Kidman. I was like, God dog. God dog. And the man who plays Zoe Saldana's husband, I've seen him in something. I can't remember. If you guys watch the show Lioness with Zoe Saldana, and you know who I'm talking about, please put it in the chat, because I have been trying like hell. He was on a popular show that I used to watch. It's no longer around, I don't think. No, I don't think it's around anymore. I think it went off the air. But I remember him, but I can't remember the character that he played. But baby, as her husband on the show, he's sexy. He's sexy. Ooh, he's sexy. Kat said, listen, I know I used to kind of clown on it as a eye primer, but the REM Pot Concealer has actually been a great eyeshadow primer as of recent for me. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm willing to give it a shot. You're talking to one of the OG matte painted pots that I used to use as eye primer, because I have very oily lids, and because my eyes are deep set, I have that creasing problem where, the thing would just pull up underneath my crease line, and it will just start getting that crease action going on. So I really look for something that will hold me down enough that when I put powder on top of the creasing, it doesn't crease as much. It's still gonna crease because that's the life that I live, but not as much, not as much. And, it does allow me to have the shadow actually last on my lids in turn as well when I do it that way. So I put this on, I let it sit while I do my brows, and then I go in with the powder. Yo, I don't know what's going on with Charlotte Tilbury and these funky freaking eye pencils now, but they are breaking off like every day that I've been using this thing. A little piece of it pops off. So the piece just broke off. Oh, I don't know if I can show you. Hold on. See it? That just broke off while I was doing my brow. I was starting this one. And so I had to roll it back up to get another piece. And this is not the only one that's been doing this. If you guys use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Wiz, it's doing it too. It's doing it also. I was like, what the hell is going on? And that new Arch Brow, that pencil, it's not popping off as much as the ones that have the thinner product on it, but it still pops off too. And that's an angled one. So I'm like, what the hell is going on with these pencils that they keep popping like this? So I might have to go back to Benefit, because so far, every time I use my Benefits products, they don't do that. Put some thing on my lips. Cass is her second go-to as of recent has been the House Labs Concealer plus About Face Eye Primer. Neither of them on their get on what I want. Neither of them on their own, I guess, get to what she wants in an eye primer, but the both of them together is good. Okay. They're fighting for my favorite eye primer. Okay, you in the ads again? Ooh, yes, Lord. Cha-ching, make me some money, honey. Cause girl, your girl needs it. Birthday coming. I need some birthday shmoney. You heard? Not like I'm gonna be doing anything big, because between my work schedule and Bay's work schedule, we can't seem to get no vacation popping. We were supposed to be going away in like 2 weeks, and we can't. Why? Because his schedule's crazy, my schedule's crazy. Can't do it. I ain't tripping though, because he always makes it up to me very well. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried. All right, so now that we've put the brow on, we're gonna go ahead and pop on some of this powder by Pat McGrath. And I've hit pan on this bad boy. So I'm so happy. I did so. But baby, this powder is worth it. Definitely. If you have oily lids or you have problems with creasing, get this. Get this. And your problems of creasing will decrease. You see what I did there? It will decrease your creasing. Just layer it. Don't worry about it being too much powder, because remember, you got oily lids, so it can definitely handle the extra powder. Because by the time you finish smoothing this powder out and finishing up the rest of your face, you'll be Gucci. All right, let's finish off the brows with my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. Now, babes, I'm gonna tell you something. This brow setter has been around for years, 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 years. But it took the brand rep to come into our Sephora for me to truly understand how good this product is. Because although I had some, I never used it. I just let it go bad and then never pick it up again. Never bother with it again. But they have one of these that's a setting, also a setting styler, but it's tinted. And she was like, you gotta try this, especially if you use our pencil or other things to like darken your eyebrows. She's like, try this. And I did. And babes, I really, really like it. I really, really like it. I love that tinted one. So what I think I'm gonna do is when I finish this, I'm gonna switch over to the tinted, but this was given to me by the brand. And normally, you know, I would have just said, all right, thanks. And then giving it to somebody who I know who actually uses this and loves it. But something said, just try it. You always have this thing and you never really try it. And I tried it like she showed me with the one that's tinted. And I was like, wow, I'm really liking it because it gives you like that feathery look, but it also makes it polished. And although one of my big things about brow setters and brow gels and brow waxes is that I did not want my brows to look stiff. I didn't want them to look stiff. I didn't want them to look cakey. I didn't want them to look dry, like, you know, if you touch them, they'll just start peeling off or something. I didn't want that artificial look. Because remember, I go for soft glam. I want my skin to look like skin. I want my makeup to look like me, but enhanced, but you know, even more bellified, which is why, you know, we call it getting bellified, because we don't want to change who we are with makeup. We want to enhance the divas that we are with makeup. That's the difference, okay? You can look like an Instagram, you know, model or whatever you want to do, but still have your face look like your face. You don't need all that stuff, because what all those things do is it blocks your pores from breathing, from, you know, getting in that moisture that it needs because it's so clogged up with different makeup. And then what it does is it gets reactive because they can't breathe. And this when you start getting the bad skin, the acne, and all of that. And knock on wood, I had a very, very good teenage life where I didn't really get that much acne. And if I did, I just let it alone. I didn't pick at it. I didn't pop it. None of that stuff. I just let it do what it did. Kept washing my face, kept cleansing and toning and all the things that I still do to this day. And that's why my skin looks like it does now, because I did not aggravate it or intensify anything by loading lots and lots of product on. I kept my face breathable. That part. That part. Gotta let your skin breathe. Okay, so while I'm letting this set, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of the face with products that I have truly loved this summer. Dior. Dior came out with these pinks that I thought was really ingenious, because the softer pinks, like the pomelo, and there was one other like really soft color, was really good. You can see it on my skin, but not the way I like blush to show up on my skin. Because you know me, if I'm gonna put blush on, oh, it's gonna be blushed on, okay? It's gonna be on like popcorn. I want you to see the time I took to blend out this blush. And then I met this one. Guava. Let me tell you something about this chick. This chick can get out of hand real quick. She can get out of pocket very, very quick. So you have to know, first of all, going in to even grab for this, to even test it out before you even buy it, know that she's that girl. And she's going to let you know she's that girl because she's going to be popped out immediately, okay? She's going to pop out and be like, hey girl, hey. I'm about to slay your life. I'm about to snatch your edges. So be ready. And we're going to take a natural bristle brush because I love using my natural squirrel-like brushes, especially for bold bees like this one. This is a bold bee. She a bold blush. And we're going to tap. And normally I would tell you to tap off the excess, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna show you right now how it works. You see how? That's one tap. One tap. And you're at this point saying, Shannon, what you talking about? That's not bolder in your face. That's not too much. Okay, we're gonna try 2 taps. Now remember, this is a natural squirrel hair brush. So off the rip, it's not gonna pick up a whole lot of pigment for you so that it's bolder in your face. Gorge says Makeup Esquire. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. But you gotta be careful with her because she ain't no lightweight. She new to this. She ain't new to this. She true to this. She's like, I'ma snatch your edges. I'ma snatch it. Noelle says, I've tried and been happy with NARS, MAC, and Rare Beauty eye primers. Oh, I haven't tried the Rare Beauty one. Also, the Chantecaille stick one. Okay, you know what I use? Because Chantecaille as a concealer did not work for me. So I have a Chantecaille concealer. And I forgot I can use this as my primer. So you just reminded me I have something else to start using. So I don't have to use this all the time. Thanks. Thanks, Noelle. So see, here she go. And the blush, like I love that it gives your skin like a little glow to it as well. Man, they did their big one with this one, I gotta say. I put 2 dashes on here because I'm sick of playing with y'all. Y'all gotta just see this fire right here. I put it all the way up because I'm not scared. I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared of no blush. What? The more the merrier. Come on in. Come on in. Say hello. So this is one of the 2 deepest shades that Dior came out with. The other one is called Goa or Goihi. I forgot. It's Goji, I think. So what is that? Goi something. It's like a deeper, I want to say burgundy, but it doesn't look burgundy on the skin. It just looks like a deep red, almost just a little shy of plumland. But man, does that look good on brown skin. I was like, these 2 right here, and they're limited edition. So if you want to get it, because I think that they're going to go away soon. and they're gonna start bringing their fall colors in. But before they let that one go, I'm getting that one. I probably will pick it up this week because, you know, I'm scared that it will go, and I definitely want to use it for my birthday. But yeah, another one that's worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Especially if you're in the market for something bold and vivid for your blush, and you really want to try something, you know, kind of pinkish, but also can give you that look that goes into like fall season. And dare I say it, you can probably even use this for winter. Like you can use it like winter color like this. Maybe mix Goya and that together, or mix this with a red for the holiday season. I could see that. I could see that. Guava. Guava, baby. All right. The makeup that I had been looking so forward to. It's been teased. It's been talked about. It was running through my mind rent free. And I was like, if they don't just come out and release this bad boy, I'ma lose it. I'ma lose it. And then they released it. Marc Jacobs. Say what you want about the kitschy packaging. Believe me, ain't nothing I ain't heard or said myself plenty of times. But out of all of the kitschy packaging that he did do, I gotta say, this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. And then you open it up, and then you get this powder. And this powder, I'm trying to angle it so you don't get the glare of the silver around it. This is so warm and toasty on my skin. Look at this. You see that? I've been looking for a bronzer like this that's not too deep and also not too cool, because I didn't want it to look like it was a like one of those light why am I losing my train of thought right now? Not the blush, but the contour. Lord have mercy, I'm telling you, don't age, because whoa. Wow. Kat said, this packaging is serving. See you next Tuesday on a level I had not seen before. People have been too hard, I guess, too hard on it. Listen, I don't mind a little kitsch. If you know Marc Jacobs, you know he lives for the kitschy stuff. He lives for the kitschy stuff. So I knew that was coming. And it was, when he came out with those nails, I was like, that has something to do with his packaging. Because he's not gonna put it on his nails and not put it on his packaging. Come on. So I already knew it was gonna have some kind of flower motif or something to it. And then she came out, and this is medium plus. And I think he came out with pluses of all of them. So like even the light formula, you have like a light and then the light plus. You have this one, which is medium and then medium plus. And then he had like a deep and a deep plus. Baby, this was what I was looking for. Look at this. And again, I'm using a natural brush because although she's pigmented and strong, and I like that about my bronzers too, I also want to control it because I'm Virgo and I'm a control freak. So I want to control it. Boom. Boom. Yeah, let's carve up that face. that jawline. I cannot get enough of this. Every time I do this combination with this blush and this bronzer, I get so many compliments from my coworkers to the people in the store. And they're like, I so appreciate like your makeup aesthetic. Cause usually I come in here and they're like, the makeup beauty advisors so like made up. And I love that you guys all have like these softer looks, some a little bit more glam than others, but some a little bit more attainable than just like the basics. And so I've really been leaning into that, especially the ones that have been seeing me lately. I really wanted to lean into that so that they know that we're out here. There are professional women who work at Sephora on the part-time, and we don't want to look like clown faces. We want to look like us, but beautiful, enhanced, nice, what have you. And you can do that. You can do that. You can absolutely do that using makeup and not have it use you. You use the makeup, don't have it use you. So we're gonna go in with my NARS, and shout out to my Sephora team that hooked me up with the new re-up, because I didn't even realize that I'm headed to E on this one. So I would need a new one really quickly. Well, let me do my chin too. And I didn't even realize it. Didn't even notice. But when I got it, it made me pull out my old one. And I was like, oh my God, I'm almost done with this. And so I put a little bit too much, but you know what we're gonna do about that. We're gonna go in with our foundation brush, and we're gonna blend that out. Don't add any product to it. Just use your brush to really blend that out. Oh, you see? We've effectively scaled it back. Don't try this at home, y'all, because it's a lot of blending. It looks like it's not, but it is. And this is a synthetic brush. And I'm gonna go in and highlight my under eye area where I'm gonna be putting my highlighter. I know you think I'm already highlighted because this area is so bright, but remember I have a light and I'm using natural light so you can see like where my highlighter would go, and that's why you can see that area is so shiny. But that's right there. That's where the natural light hits it, and that's where you want to put your highlighter, which I will share with you in a minute because I don't have my highlighter that I really want. Hey, Miss Edna! Edna's World, hello. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit that bell. Give it a little tappity tap tap. Let YouTube know. Oh, this girl wanna work today. She wanna work and be like a beauty influencer or whatever. She actually wanna get some coins today. Yes, YouTube, I would like some coins, please. I would like a check, please. So, let YouTube help me so that I can help you. Okay? That's how it goes. You want to be bellified? I want to get you bellified. And I also want to be paid by YouTube. See how that circle go? It's circular. It's a circle of life. You help me, I help you. It's like the Barney song. I love you, you love me. And that's all we're gonna sing, because we ain't got no coins for no copyright strike. Okay? That part. And then we highlight right up here, again, where the light naturally hits your face and your nose. And what's left over, I just start using to carve out my brows. And then we go over it and blend. And blend and blend and blend. This is our foundation brush. We're not adding anything to the foundation brush. We're just using whatever product is left over to just blend it out. Smooth it out, y'all. Bring it back now, y'all. That part. Blend it all the way up to where we started doing our bronzer, okay? So there's a natural looking demarcation from where we go from dark to light to dark. And it's like painting by numbers, but you're using your face. That's all. That's all. And remember I told you about the eyelids? Look. Boom. You see that mark right there? As much as we added powder and the whole nine, my lids will always snitch. So I just take my brush, again, not putting any more powder on it, not putting any more product on it, because it's just going to do what it's going to do. But I still like to smooth it down and smooth it out so that once I start putting on my eyeshadow, which is coming up next, we don't mess up what we've laid out. All right, so we did the blush. Now it's time to do the eye makeup and Natasha Denona Tan Palette. Let me tell you something. I didn't get her, what is that, shades and whatever, because I was like, I feel like that one wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't meant for me to get that one. I was like, no. There's something better. There's something else coming out. And I'm so glad I waited, because had I got the other one and then this came out, I'd been pissed off to the highest of festivity, because this is the sandbox from which I play. I love when she does colors like this, because she is the only one besides Mother Pat, because she is the reigning queen of everything. But Natasha just knows how to get that right mix of shadows to just look so beautiful on a variety of faces and a variety of eye shapes. Now, my eye shape is almond, but my eyes are very deep set, so I have a very distinct crease in my lid. So when I open my eyes, half of my inventory from my eyes is gone. So I like to overemphasize my eyes, because I'm trying to account for what you don't see when my eyes are closed. I mean open. So when my eyes are closed, you can see everything, but when my eyes are open, you can't. That's what I'm trying to say. So I try to overcompensate for that. So I start with something that's very light, and then I slowly start to build in intensity and in color, so that when my eyes are open, you kind of see what it is that I'm doing, even though half the real estate is gone. So we're gonna start with her lightest color in this palette, and it's called Lazy. And I start at the lid. A lot of you, start at the crease and then go down to your lid. I like to start at my lid first because, again, where you put the brush first is where you're gonna actually deposit the most color, even if you tap it off. And I want that section to be my lid versus my crease, because again, once I open my eyes, you don't really see what I did in the crease, but you see what I did in the lid. So I want that to be the first thing that you see. All right, adding it just a little bit more. I'm gonna go in, we're gonna go just a little bit above my crease so you can start to see what I'm laying down over here. If you're new and you like what I do, please follow me on Brown Girl Bella. I'm Brown Girl Bella everywhere on social media, so check out my other channels. I have an Instagram, I have a TikTok, you name it, I got it. Come on over, get Bellafied. Get your bellification on. Just doing the other eye. And again, I really like to blend through. Sometimes I go a little overboard with my blend and I hit this section, but that's okay because I haven't contoured my nose yet. So when I do, all of that will be gone because it'll be contour. But like I said, I like to hit my lids with a little extra powder because I know that that's gonna be what stands out the most. And believe it or not, I'm gonna try to do this look without using a shimmer. Now I know my babes who've been with me for a while are gonna be like, you ain't gonna use a shimmer. Girl, please. You know you're gonna use a shimmer. And usually, they'll be right. They'll be right. But what you don't know is, I am dedicated to this particular eye look because I've done it before. I've done it before and I actually really, really liked it. And so I was like, oh, I got to do that again for my babes because they're not going to believe that I did this and didn't use a shimmer. Hey, YouTuber chat, how are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in and thank you for sharing it on Reddit. I so appreciate you. Thank you. All right, here is Soft Spot from the same palette. And this we're gonna concentrate on in the crease. And remember, because my eyes are hooded, we're gonna go a little bit above the crease to make sure that you see the definition and the work that I'm doing. And yes, we are using the same brush, Virginia. Yes. I don't know why I called y'all Virginia. It just popped in my head. That was my ex-mother-in-law's name, by the way. Loved her, she was a Virgo. Soft Spot is one of those delightfully creamy textured browns that just melt into the skin. Just melts. I'm like, I don't know where she got this exact tone from, but man, do I love it. Like, seriously, she's so cute. And like I said, don't worry about this area right here. For some reason, I love to like carve out a little piece for my bronzer to go down. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Ooh, and see my skin starting to snitch. I'm starting to feel like a little bit of moisture on my face. That's okay, because I learned how to flip it to my advantage. And that's what you gotta do. Not to panic, not to get all, oh my God, you know, it's my face is sweating already. Don't panic, okay? Because the makeup wants you to panic. They want you to panic and do the wrong thing. But Bella is here. Everything's gonna be okay. Your makeup is fine. It's just hot. Hey, half of you sweaty. Okay? Chick is hot and you sweaty. Okay? Don't panic. It's okay. We all perspire. Look, it's okay. The world's not coming to an end. Okay? Chill. We got things to do. No time to panic. And lastly, we're gonna go into sandal. And sandal, we're gonna put right here in that outer V. And usually I exaggerate this part because again, I want you to see it. But this time around, I have learned that if I just focus on just that pocket where my outer edge sits, just right there, I get the perfect blend and the softest outer corner look. So I'm talking about same thing over here. Now, I had to learn the hard way that my eyes are sisters with two different parents. Like somebody on the left eye was cheating. I don't know if it was the mama or the daddy. Knowing my real daddy, it was probably my daddy. But I digress. I digress on this one. And just focus on the outer edge, because if I do that, then it'll end up right no matter what I do. Okay? It ends up okay. You more ads? Whoop, 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 whoop. Get it, get it, get it, get it, girl. Get it, get them ads. Kick them ads in the ads. Kick them ads in the ads. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wiping off yet again. And guys, keep a microfiber towel or some sort of paper towel or something near you so that when you are wiping off your brush in between, because if you are like me and you don't want to wash like tons of brushes at the end of every tutorial, you've learned to now use your microfiber to your advantage so that you don't have so many brushes to clean at the end of the day. And then you can go back and look to see where you might want to enhance somewhere. So I definitely want to enhance my lid because I feel like once I start layering other colors on my lid, I lose my lid color a little bit. So I'm going back with that first color we did, which was Lazy. And we're just putting that on the lid, back and forth motions to pop that again. And see, this is what we have, which I love. It's soft. It's very easy to do. If you have this palette, the colors that I used are all here. 1, 2, 3. Very easy. We started with this, then we moved here, And then we did this lastly to the outer corner. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Everyone can do this. 1, 2, 3, and we're done. Like I said, it's just drawn out because I'm with you and I'm talking and, you know, we're emphasizing some things and I'm explaining some things to you. If I were doing this without talking, I would have been done already. But I love talking to you. So there we have it. 1, 2, 3, 3 eyeshadows, 1 look, and we are done with the eyeshadow portion of today. Just like that. But we're not done completely, because now that we added that deepness over here, we're going to take it on down with our bronzer that we talked about earlier from Marc Jacobs. And I like to just add a little bit at a time. Take my brush, go down my nose. Because my nose is not that big at all. It's actually quite small and petite. But when I do my contour, you see? My little button nose, my little short button nose becomes a little elongated nose. You see? And then we start looking snatched. Come on, snatched. Come on, nose. And that's why when y'all were talking about Taraji P. Henson, I think she was doing something and she was on a red carpet and her nose looked like very, very small or whatever. And everybody's like, oh my God, she's on some stuff. Or she had a nose job. And all y'all were going in on my girl Taraji. I took one look at that picture and I was like, that is contour. That is a little bit too much blush. I mean, too much bronzer, too much contour. And they done whittled her nose so that it looks smaller than it is. But it's just smoke and mirrors, y'all. Smoke and mirrors. Boom. I haven't had a nose job yet. Look at me. I look snatched. Go ahead, y'all can say it. Y'all can say it. She looks snatched. What she do to herself? Not a thing. What surgeries has she had? None. No cosmetic surgery, that's for sure. Although, you know, I would love to get some things done. I'm just too chicken. I'm like, it'll be me that goes underneath the anesthesia and don't wake up. You know what I mean? I'd be one of those cases. So how about you don't even test it? If that theory is true or not. Don't even test it. Don't even think about doing it. Okay? Look at this. Y'all be paying to get eyelash extensions. And I'm about to show you how for much less, a fraction of what you pay for your lengthening extensions, you are going to get that from a tube. And it's gonna look so natural. So this is the Tarte Mascara Primer. And like I said, me and Tarte used to beef. We had a long-standing beef. Back when Shape Tape first came out, we started beefing since then. Since that time, they went their way, I went my way. They went their corners. We ain't talk. We ain't talk. Then I needed a new mascara primer. And all of my fellow castmates at Sephora kept raving about this. I was like, Tarte? What y'all raving about Tarte for? Tarte? Tarte says, shut your mouth. You are about to get bellified by Tarte. I put this jammy on and I started getting an extension like this in my lash. I said, well, hold on. Maybe I was a little too hasty. Maybe I should give Tarte a try. You know? And then lo and behold, now you got me being a converter. Now you got me adding the Tarte mascara primer to my list of all-time best primers. So never say never. I thought I would never ever use another Tarte anything. Yeah, here I am talking about the Tarte mascara primer. Because look. All right. Now we're going to use the Merit. And this is a new product that came out this summer. And I'm telling you, I freaking love this. This is the Clean Volumizing Lash Extension. Oof. Oof. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. What I get from this little wand, and I take my time and I coat each and every lash from root to stem. And I work in sections so that I cover every tiny lash. Okay? Every single one. And I am so proud of this little Merit giving me, look at that, volumized lashes like this. That some people, like I said, pay hundreds of dollars every, 6 weeks, 8 weeks? How often y'all go to get your lashes done? 6 to 8 weeks? I used to go every 6 to 8 weeks. Bam. From a tube. Now, mind you, I'm not against lashes. I use them myself if I'm going out somewhere very special that I want to look, like red carpet glam Shannon. Different from everyday glam Shannon. And I'll use them then. I'm not scared of them. I used to be the sister that used to go and put individuals on before it was even popular to do individuals. I was like 10 and putting on lashes. For my older cousins and the like. And now I get this from a doggone mascara wand. I was like, Merit, you shut my mouth real well. Because I like the mascara that I got from Tarte as well. They have a tubing mascara as well. And I love it. But man, not only is this wand like ultra small and able to hug and grab onto my most tiniest lash and make them look like They are sky high. I'm coming in as I'm doing this so you can really see like how extended my lashes are. More ads? And I don't even have it on aggressive. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm never escaping the ads. Oh my God. That's crazy. I hope you're not missing all the good stuff. I hope it goes back to, what I'm doing so you can see everything. All right, babes. Is anybody else in the ads? Or is it just Cat caught in the Matrix? Choir minds want to know. Boom. Boom. I don't know what to tell y'all. Yes, I do. I know what to tell y'all. Get you some merit in this new mascara. Especially if you have small, wispy lashes like myself. And you want to look like... Yeah, I have YouTube Premium too, so I don't see ads. But I do like to know, like, how often they pop up. They seem to be popping up every 5 minutes for Cat. I mean, I love it. I love it. I have never been more happy. Merit. And this came in my training packet for July. She mean. Tough. Tough. Strong like Brahma Bull. But it comes off just as nicely. Warm water. If you want to use your micellar water with the little pad, I would just hold it on my lashes and it just melts everything off. No muss, no fuss. Perfect. Perfect. And my lashes, because I primed them first, I haven't seen any foliage. I haven't seen any breakage of my natural lashes. None of that. It's been a very wonderful experience now using primer with those extension lash products. I love it. I look like I have like the Ardell mini wispies that I used to love. I feel like I have them on my lashes now. Much more defined, much more lengthened. I hope so too, Kat, because that's crazy. I hope you get well paid for like the 30 to 40 ads I sat through this live. That is crazy. That is crazy, yo. But thank you for coming and hanging out. You the real one, honey. You the real one. All right, so Givenchy came out with this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous highlight that I love, that I absolutely want to get. But since they don't sell it, particularly at my store, I've been a little bit, I don't want to say cheap because that's a powerful word. I don't want to say cheap, but I've been frugal because I feel like, well, it's not at my store, so I gotta order it. I gotta wait for it to come and blah, 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 whatever. So that's the story and I'm sticking to it. That's the story. But in coming up with this video and coming up with, like all of my favorites that I've been loving so far this summer and curating this list for you, I came up with my own concoction to show you what I think the Givenchy highlighter will give me, because it's like a strobe highlight, and I haven't seen a strobe highlighter in a hot minute. We haven't like really been into that strobe life since like the 2010s of the world. You know what I mean? I have not seen people like clamor for it. But this highlighter is so oof. And you know which one I want, right? Of course, rosy gold, because I'm a rose gold fiend. And anything that says rose gold or has rose gold in it, I'm like, give it to me immediately, because I need that in my life. I need that. Yes, get the coin. Yes, come on, get the coin. All right, so we are going to duplicate what I think the Givenchy new highlighter is gonna give me, because it's, like I said, it's a highlighter and it is a strobe illuminator. So I'm gonna start off with my Mother Pat. This is an oldie but goodie. This is Divine Rose, the Divine Rose highlighter in the rose goldish pink packaging. And of course I love it because it's rose gold, it's in pink packaging. But when you put this on your skin and highlight those focus areas, you get this really ethereal glow that just looks so perfect when you are putting it in the spots that naturally light up your face. I feel like it just enhances what's already there and just gives you that perfect luminous glow. But I'm not done. Oh no, I'm not done. Because the rosy glow from Givenchy also has like this bronzy type of flip to it. And so I was like, well, I do have that limited edition Givenchy that came out a couple of years ago, not last year, maybe in 2024. And she had, among other things, she had a rose gold in here. She's also got like a golden, deep golden highlight flecks in here. She's got a lighter rose gold, and then she's got a deeper like copper. And so when you tap all of that out together, you get this very, really beautiful bronzy type of glow, which looks what? Strobe-like. Because remember, those strobe highlighters are very strong and they beam. And even for the amount of powder I put out on here, I'm not gonna finish it all. Like, it's gonna go back into the container because it's so bright and so powerful that I don't wanna look alien-like, because like I said, we wanna keep things really cute and not go overboard. So there we have it. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. This combination that I concocted of Pat McGrath's rose gold highlighter with this Givenchy limited edition one. She's been holding me down until I get that rosy gold one, because I still want it. But in the meantime, in between time, she's She doing all right. She doing all right with this one. I can't complain. I really can't. All right. So before we wrap it up for the day, I do want to grab my powder that I've been loving. I want to grab my Caudalie spray, and then I want to grab for you a new spray, new to me and new size, but the product is not new. So hold please. Let me grab that. And I also want to grab my powder. Sorry for moving around and moving off center from the camera, but I want to just get everything. And I was trying to make sure that I didn't put too much on my vanity, because you know I have a tendency to drop ish like a pigeon. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't have too much going on so that we didn't drop a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go in with my Caudalie. This is the Eau de Beauté Beauty Elixir. Long time Brown Girl Bella fanatics will know that I use this every summer up until the summer is over. I use this in the spring going into the summer, and I use this at the tail end of summer to not only set my face, but also to give me like a cooling sensation before I go in and put powder and all of that. So I just douse my face with it, starting to lock everything in. It's already starting to dry on my face, and that's when I go in with my powder. Now remember, I was telling you how I was getting hot and I was starting to develop like little sweat beads on my face. Look, coming in. All of that is gone. So like I said, if you just wait and let it just do what it does, you won't have that sweaty look because it will dissipate. Hey, BDGP, what's going on? Brooklyn Bella, yes, Brooklyn Bella's in the house. Hey, Nikki. What's up, Nikki, baby? Come on in this house. Come on in this house. What? Come on in this house. See how we getting Bellafied today. We did a lot. So if you missed it, come on and do that upon the replay and replay it again because it's worth it. We're now going to put some powder on, and this powder, babes, again, was another one that I got in my July testers. This is by Kosas. This is the Cloud. It's another long one. So Cloud Set Translucent Loose Setting Plus Blurring Powder. And I have it in the shade Translucent Toasty. Babes, when I tell you, just kicking off the excess. Wait, watch how you see this. Watch how you see this. What? What is this magic that Bella's doing right now? What is this powder magic that she's doing right now? Look how nothing was disturbed on the side of my face. Highlighter is still highlighting, blush is still blushing, bronze is still bronzing, the overall foundation, nothing moved. Okay? Nothing moved. Just tapping it off. That's what you're hearing. Nothing. Again, for those who don't believe, nothing moves. Nothing moves. Just set. Just set. And don't want to forget my forehead because that's the oiliest part. Again, nothing's moving. Nothing moves. Everything is set just like you wanted it. Bam. And I still have powder left over. But I don't need to over powder because it's holding me down. But if I wanted to, I can go back in, right? And finish off the rest of this powder because it's here, right? Why not? Sure, why not? I'm gonna powder some more. And now you're thinking, oh my God, Shannon, you just messed it up. It was looking okay. Why do you have to go in with some more powder? It's gonna be too powdery. It's gonna look cakey now. Oh my goodness, now you're clutching your pearls, right? Everybody's clutching their pearls. Like, what's gonna happen now? Nothing. Not a dang thing. They still sitting. Still sitting. All right. So we're not quite done yet because we do have to do our lips. And so we're gonna do a MAC and Dior combo. First, we're gonna go in with Soar, and we're gonna line the lips like such. And you know, I overline because I like to blend it into my lips. Exactly. Hey, Feminine Melanin. Hey, boo. Don't forget to throw up that like so that folks know it's real in these parts. Fill it in. And baby, if you want to get real funky with it, real fly and funky with it, you can line your whole lips with your liner. Because guess what? It acts like a barrier for your lipstick or gloss or whatever you put on it. Melting the two together so that when you put on your lipstick, it holds better because of the liner. It's just gonna hold you down, snatch you in, put you together. Put you together. Now we go in for the kill. Dior, the glass lipstick. This is in the shade Rose Sauvage. Babes, this is a color that I did not think I was gonna even like, let alone purchase. But this summer, I unlocked a whole new character. Not character, character. I unlocked some serious soft glam stuff over here. The light is fine by me, though I am looking for the TV. Oh, you're looking at the TV? Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I asked that like 57 years ago if the light was good. But that's good. I'm glad somebody answered me because ain't nobody else answered me. Thank you, Miss Noel. Come on. Come on here now. All right. Last but not least, Patrick Starr with 3 R's. I didn't even know it had 3 R's. But it has 3 R's, Patrick Starr. Now, this is their one size powder melt, which ain't new, but the size is new. The mini size is new. And so I tried it for the first time. And it went a little something like this. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Y'all don't hear me though. Hold, please. She's dry. And what? Still sitting. Still sitting. Still sitting. Like that. And that, my beautiful babes, is how we get bellified summer 2026. And y'all go and run along and tell somebody, okay, how Bella got y'all all together and bellified, okay? It may have taken over an hour because she was talking. She was doing a lot of talking. But all of these products I have tested throughout the summer. They have gone through their paces when it was a heat wave going on in the Northeast and everybody was melting. Not Bella. Bella was sitting just like this. Clocking, 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 clocking. Okay? Don't worry, I'll take some pictures for you. Don't worry. Share them with your friends. Go ahead. And tell them don't miss out. We're here every Sunday, daily at 2 p.m. I know we were a little tardy today, but we're trying to be better. We're trying to be better. So we're gonna do better. Bellified. I gotta go now.